In this video, I'm going to do some revision on the present tenses in English. So, present simple, present continuous, and present perfect. And in the next few videos, I'm going to do some exercises based on this grammar. With the present simple, we often use adverbs of frequency. For example, always, never, usually, often, hardly ever. And time expressions like once every 3 months, twice a week, once a year, etc. So, when do we use the present simple? We use the present simple for habits or situations that happen regularly. I wash my hair every day. I never go to the library. Present states or permanent situations. Things that are always or generally true. I don't drink coffee. She's very tall. Being tall is a state. A person isn't tall today and short tomorrow. I have 2 brothers. Water boils at 100 degrees. I like soup. To talk about the future in conditional and future time clauses. After, if, when, as soon as. After, before, once, and while. I'll call you as soon as I arrive. As soon as I arrive is a future time clause. Students often say, I'll call you as soon as I will arrive. That is not correct because we use the present simple in a future time clause. When I am 67, I will retire. Again, when I am 67 is a future time clause, so we use the present simple. Students would often say, when I will be 67, I will retire. That is incorrect. Send us a postcard while you are there. Present continuous. We often use time expressions like now, these days, this week, at present, at the moment, etc. with the present continuous. We also use the present continuous after look and listen. So, when do we use the present continuous? We use the present continuous 1 to talk about actions in progress. An action in progress is an action that has started and hasn't finished. Things that are happening now or around now. I'm watching a new series now. I'm not watching the series right now because right now I'm recording a video. But I'm watching the new series now. I started watching the series yesterday and I haven't finished. Listen, the neighbours are having an argument. What are you doing? I'm recording a video. Temporary actions. I usually drive to work. But because my car is in the garage, I'm taking the bus to work. Present continuous for a temporary action. I'm not training these days because I have an injury. I usually train every day. But at the moment, I'm not training because I have an injury. Number 3, future arrangements with a future time expression. I'm seeing the dentist at 6 o'clock. We're getting married next week. I'm flying to New York tomorrow morning. Present perfect. We use words and expressions like recently, lately, ever, never, before, the most, once, twice, three times, just, already, yet, for, since, and how long, with the present perfect. When do we use the present perfect? We use the present perfect for number one, recent past events that are relevant now. We don't say when the action happened. I'll repeat that. We don't say when the action happened. I've passed the exam. Would it be correct to say I've passed the exam yesterday? No, it wouldn't. We don't say when the action happened. If we want to say yesterday, we can't use the present perfect. We have to use the past simple. I passed the exam yesterday. She's just called. Have you finished yet? We've already tidied up the room. I've lost my keys. Would it be correct if I said, I've lost my keys, but now I've found them? That would be incorrect because we use the present perfect for recent past events that are relevant now. So if I found my keys, I can't say I've lost my keys. I would have to say, I lost my keys, but now I found them. Number two, past experiences. Again, we don't say when the action happened. Have you ever been to Ireland? Ever here means at any time in your life. This is the best film I've ever seen. I've read this book twice. Have you ever been to China? Would it be correct if I said, yes, I've been to China in 1999? No, it wouldn't, because 1999 is a past time reference. So if we want to say when, we have to use the past simple. I went to China in 1999. But we can say how many times we've been to China. I've been to China once, twice, three times. We can also say this is the first time or the second time. Number three, actions or states that started in the past and have not finished. How long have you been married? Being married isn't an action, it's a state. We've known each other since we were children. Knowing people isn't an action, it's a state. I've been very busy lately. I've lived in this house for over 20 years. Okay, so just to recap, present simple. We use the present simple for one, habits or situations that happen regularly. I wash my hair every day. I never go to the library. She's always late. Permanent situations or things that are always or usually true. I don't drink coffee. She's very tall. I have two brothers. Present continuous. We use the present continuous to talk about one, actions in progress, happening now or around now. I can't talk now, I'm brushing my teeth. So that is an action happening now. I finished your book and I'm reading a new one now. That is an action happening around now. Number 2, temporary actions. I usually drive to work, but my car's in the garage and I'm taking the bus this week. I usually go to the gym every day, but I'm not training at the moment because I have an injury. Number 3, future arrangements. I'm meeting Sally at 7 o'clock. We're leaving early tomorrow. And present perfect. We use the present perfect to talk about 1. Recent events. We don't say when. Common with already, yet, just, recently, today, this week, etc. She's had an accident. Have you finished yet? He's changed jobs recently. Have you seen Peter today? One question. Would it be correct if I said, have you seen Peter this morning? That depends what time it is. If it was 10 o'clock in the morning, that would be correct because the morning wouldn't have finished. But if I said, have you seen Peter this morning? And it was 9 o'clock at night, that would be incorrect because the morning would have finished. Number 2, past experiences. We don't say when. Common with never, ever, before, superlative plus ever. Number of times until now. We've been to Italy. Have you ever eaten insects? This is the best food I've ever eaten. So the best food is the superlative. I've read this book 3 times. So here we're talking about how many times I've read the book. Number 3, unfinished situations from the past until now. Common with how long, for, since, all plus time, and lately. How long have you been here? We have been married for 20 years. I've liked chocolate all my life. So here we're using all plus time. I've been very busy lately. That's all for this video. In the next few videos, I'm going to do exercises based on this grammar. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And I'd like to say a really big thank you to the team at Test English for allowing me to use their material to create videos to put on YouTube. Thank you.